Mr. President, there's an emergency.
What now?
It seems as if our ground forces have been able to contain the Black Arms. But apparently enemy reinforcements have arrived, and Central City is being invaded.
How? How can this be?
Shadow, let me share with you a piece of your past. It's filled with nothing but hatred and contempt for the humans.
Hatred and contempt for the humans.
You were the ultimate life form, but the humans feared you and wanted to destroy you. And they did. Now, you must amass revenge on those humans. Unleash your anger and ultimate powers on them.
He is so pointless. By the way, we were talking about the characters. Basically, the president does nothing, and the gun commander he's just kind of there. Actually, they're both just kind of there. They really do nothing toward the plot.
Yes. Except they, like I said, they give him a backstory as to why he hates Shadow, and it's like
it is a stupid backstory, by the way.
It's dumb to just give him a backstory. I felt there was no reason to it.
It really was not.
The backstory itself also makes no sense. I think we'll see later.
It'll be one of the higher tier levels. Basically, it's like the second to last regular level, actually, where we see that cutscene.
Yeah. The backstory just makes it makes sense, but it's really stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, he would just be a guy that wants to kill Shadow. I mean, there were guys that wanted to kill Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2, so where would there be much of a difference here?
Well, Gun in general they're just retarded.
That's why they discontinued them in future games.
Yeah, they brought it back in Chronicles though.
Oh yeah, that was pretty poorly done too.
Wait, the general was in Chronicles. Now I think
he was.
Yeah, I think he referenced this game actually in that game.
Oh.
They were using the general from this game, the exact same person.
Yeah. He referenced this game. I think it was like, I'm sorry for all the previous misunderstandings, something like that. I'm not too sure if that actually happened, but I remember reading something like that.
Yeah.
Are you subscribed to the Archie comics? Because you may have read it there.
No, I don't read Archie. The only arc from the Archie comics are the ones that I read were the Mega Man / Sonic crossover.
I stopped after episode 50. I was collecting them for a very long time when I was a kid.
Yeah, same here. You know, I think we mentioned this before. It might have been off recording, but
might have been off.
They never referenced this arc at all.
Yeah,
the Shadow the Hedgehog story. Well, actually, they kind of do, but they ignore it completely with a very good reason.
Yep.
Basically saying that Black Doom and the Black Arms are all fighting another war in another galaxy. So there'll be a couple. So screw the story.
Despite the fact that the Archie comics were like multiple different worlds all over the place, it was weird. It was like they kept coming up with a new dimension all the time for Sonic to interact with.
Yeah, the new writers though, they're doing better. They're having trouble trying to clean up the mess the previous ones did, but they're doing a lot better.
And I think there was I don't know when they paid. I don't know if it was when they paid it. I saw one comic where I think they paid a visit to the Negative Sonic's universe, and Eggman was like a righteous person or some stuff in that. I forget. I remember reading one comic that was like that, and I was like, I don't know what they're doing with the series anymore. I don't know what they're doing. I threw my hands up. I said, I don't know.
You threw your hands up in the air and just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah.
Good reaction. By the way, this is a mission that apparently no. It's the hero mission of this level that everyone hates. This one's straightforward. Well, actually, the hero mission for this is pretty straightforward as well.
Is that going to be a thing where, like, at the beginning of every one of the things you're going to say. This is the one everybody hates.
Well, there are a lot of things people hate. It just depends on what you hate more. This one, I don't really care for it at all. It's not the one I hate the most. The one I hate the most is Part 11. But, yeah, oh, that's over.
At last,
I think I might already know what part 11 is gonna be.
Yeah.
Is everything falling in that part, or?
No,
Okay.
that's not level. Not that level.
Are you rescuing humans with capsules?
No, no. Believe it or not, it's not the one that's infamously bad.
Well, the whole game was infamously bad.
I'm talking about the mission specifically.
You're gonna have to be more specific.
True that. Well, we can wait. But anyway, here's the mission that a lot of people struggle with. Basically, with Knuckles. Why the fuck are you not guarding the Master Emerald? Anyway, with Knuckles, you have to get rid of these bombs. The only way you can get rid of the bombs is with this vacuum gun.
Oh yeah, I remember this. It was
Whoops.
funny.
I think that was
really
a human I
fun.
just soaked up. Anyway, that's really
Just
it.
sucked up a human.
Yeah. There are more than 20 bombs, so if one blows up, which they probably will, don't freak out. Like I do.
You actually freak out?
Yeah, because this is my first time playing in a while. I was like, oh crap, I've done goofed.
It's like, oh fuck. Now I gotta start all over. Oh wait a minute, no we don't. Okay, well let's just keep going. It's gonna be off the record anyway. I'm not gonna say anything.
But,
Come on, we don't have time to just sit here. Those bombs are going to detonate.
this mission is this is stupid.
Okay.
What is the sense make in this? Like, what about the 5 humongous bombs that I just set off? What about those?
That
I
never
think it's
happened.
a weird. Yeah. I think it's weird that you have to take a helicopter in this direction when it doesn't. What was the purpose of that helicopter just then?
Yeah, and we just saw I can perfectly hover with these shoes, so why couldn't
Yeah.
I just hover? Oh, this game sucks.
I was so expecting the helicopter to actually be doing something, but no, it just took you across that barrier that you could have jumped over top.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't get me wrong. Yeah, the logic behind this game is bad, but that's not the reason why I hate this game. It's just the controls, the overall setup, the fact that it bores me so much that I literally fall asleep while recording this. I kid you not, there are times where I just stand still. That's because I fall asleep.
I'm waiting for those.
It's
Yeah.
more apparent in the final fight. I literally fall asleep in the final fight 3 times.
Final fight? Or
The final fight.
oh, I'm waiting for
I
that so bad.
I fell asleep.
I honestly haven't played through this game to get the very final ending fight.
The morale system is so pointless because of Final Fight that I just referenced. Because basically none of these missions don't mean a damn diggity thing because, oh, you want y'all to be like this? Well, too bad. Spoiler warning, there's a final story.
So the final story, is that something that you unlock only after you've gone through every single different chain that you can?
Yep.
You don't even have to beat every level, you just have to beat each of the final 5 levels twice.
Once is
Oh.
hero, once is dark.
Yeah. So you
Here I was thinking I would have to get like I would have to do every single type of chain there was. When there
No.
are like over how many? Like
there's
100
over
something?
no, not even close, man.
Yeah, there's
Yeah, when I saw that I was like, I'm not going to try for all that. I
Yes.
just got
and
each
by
one
s-
of the endings and I called it quits. I
Yes.
was like, alright, I got all the endings. I'm done.
Like for
Played every
example,
level, I'm done.
like for example, going the full hero path counts as one. Going the full hero path, then switching over to the dark side at the last second, that counts as a completely
Great.
separate path. So
Ouch.
yeah,
Toxic goo.
another thing I hate, they just kind of shoehorn characters in just for having them. It's like there's, why is Knuckles here? Why is Amy here? I understand Sonic.
We need a character to talk to Shadow in this.
No, we
instance,
don't.
Even if they don't like Shadow.
I don't even think any of them like hate him. They're just kind of like, ah, you're there.
This was
Oh,
the
hey.
This was that like weird era of games where they always had characters talking to each other in stages.
Yeah.
Heroes
Yeah,
this and 06.
Heroes made sense.
Yeah, I guess.
This. Why?
Yeah, I mean, back then for developers, it was a big deal to have unscripted conversations happening during the gameplay. I mean, there were a lot of games that came out that did that. The only one I can remember though, from the top of my head, was that Shrek game where they pretty much copied the whole gameplay of Sonic Heroes. Where they had each one of the characters, you can switch in between them and stuff.
Yeah.
There was a Shrek game like that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there was.
Shrek the Third.
I don't think it was that one. I think it was like the second one, really, that it was done from.
Oh, I've got to try that.
From what I heard, it's not that bad a game. In fact, even the, I think it was a DS version that they made of it was also good. But I cannot remember really. It was so old, and I got that from a cousin of mine who I don't really know all that well. So
Yay.
It sounds fun though, I guess, or interesting at least.
It was a pretty good game.
yeah,
To me, anyway.
I mean, each of the characters had their own different things. It wasn't a fast-paced game like Sonic Heroes, so it was more of a kind of a
Beat 'em
platforming
up.
thing. Yeah, beat 'em up. Okay, let's try to find something to say about this game that we're actually playing.
It stars Shadow the Hedgehog.
It's
With a
edgy because
couple-
it has swearing in it.
You damn straight.
There are guns and explosions.
By Michael Bay.
This is
Yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog Michael Bay.
Oh my gosh, it makes perfect sense as to why it sucks. My goodness.
This is where you gotta start by directing.
My God.
By directing video games. 'Cause this came out before the Michael Bay movies, right?
I think Michael Bay was working before this even came out, actually.
Yeah, I think he was, but I don't think he was really well known for explosions back then.
No,
Yeah.
it was not. Oh,
You
thank
did
God it's over. Guess what, kiddies? We're not even at the worst of it yet.
Oh no.
Ugh.
Why?
Because,
Sega? No.
yeah, I don't.
Can't be that. That can't be
I
that
don't
reason.
even know at this point. Anyway, we'll see you on the next part. I don't even remember the next level.
Wait.
What is the next level?
Ow.
I know,
Oh.
right?